Cosyton, a hideous sham of a town in which the prosperous citizens have no gripes or moans. Sadly, even the children are happy and secure. This is because they aren't punished for non-existent crimes.
Alright everybody, welcome back to Dungeon Keeper. We are tackling the second level, which is called Cosyton. It's another tutorial level. You're going to introduce some new stuff. I believe this one you get access to the training room and a new creature. Let's just hop right to it. I'm going to dig straight to this portal here. Straight out to this gold. Not building a treasure room again. This is another level where they as in the heroes will start digging towards you. So you do have a limited amount of time until that happens. If I recall correctly, which, I know I said I'd played this game dozens of times, but, whatever. There should actually be a pre-built treasure room here you can dig to, and it will allow you to capture it and take it as your own. And I just got a fly. I said in the last episode that flies are basically useless, and they really are. They're fucking weak. They can't do shit. I mean, even if they're maxed out at level 10, the weakest enemy creatures can basically kill them, short of imps. However, where they do have a purpose is they're good scouts. They like to wander all over the place. It's just really hard unless you put them in jail or torture chambers you get later in the game. It's tough to keep them in one location. So I might have been wrong about this treasure room. I know it's in one of these starting levels, but whatever. So I'm just gonna go fuck it. I'm gonna mine that gold, and I'll build a treasure room here soon. So what I like to do, if in situations like this, I just pick up all the gold and shut up. I'll put it all in one location, so that way once I build a treasure room, I just pick it up, drop it all in, and it's done. So one nice little pile. I'll just fucking drop it down there for the moment. And now I'll start building a lair for the creatures coming in. I don't really need anything big or fancy, so.
You need to build a lair for your creatures. You have tunneled into a new area.
So what I did is I actually tunneled into the treasure room I was talking about. How about that shit? I just had to go down a little bit farther. So I own that treasure room now, so the dude can stop bitching at me about needing a treasure room until it fills up, which it probably will with this gold. There are fun little things. You can't really see it too well, but there is like a little crack in the wall here where if it goes unreinforced, what will end up happening is enemies can squeeze through it and get in your dungeon, but if you reinforce it, you don't have to worry about that problem.
Your creatures need a bigger lair. You need a bigger treasure room.
Yep, and my treasure room is too small. So finish building out the lair, and they can quit their bitching, and I'll build a fucking hatchery nearby. Again, don't need anything big. It's not super important right this second. I will build a bigger treasure room right here, just because I have so much gold right fucking here. That green shit on the minimap is gold, if you didn't figure that out already. Just a couple spots. So now we've unlocked the training room. What this will do is it will, shocking, it will train your creatures. It'll increase their levels. You need a training room to attract certain creatures like the demon spawn, which we will get in this level. I'm gonna create some imps, get this shit done faster. I usually think about 13 imps or so is a pretty good one, or a pretty good amount. And I've ran out of gold. JK.
You need a bigger treasure room.
Well, I made 14, so fuck it. Whatever. Usually if I want a room claimed faster, I will just pick up a handful of imps and just throw them all in there and they'll fucking get it done quick. But they already started doing it before I got to it, so whatever. So we attract a new creature, Demon Spawn. These are kind of a neat little creature. They're basically like mini dragons, in a way. And actually, later on in the game, once they hit level 10, they can actually keep training and turn into actual fucking dragons. But that's a much later point in the game. But level 10, they're fucking strong as hell. So, but it's not always viable to do that because training does cost money and it is more expensive the more powerful the creature is. And it'll generally pop up and cost every 7 seconds or so, 5 seconds, something like that. So you gotta watch that because some creatures, all creatures are programmed to do specific things in a priority. Demon Spawn, when they first come to your dungeon, like all other creatures, first thing they want to do is they want to build a lair. Second thing they want to do is train. So Demon Spawn can almost always be found in the training room. When they can't train, they'll go to the lair and just sleep. They won't do anything else. And beetles are also pretty easy to figure out. They're lazy pieces of shit and will do fuck all. So one neat little thing here I haven't talked about yet is the possession spell. You can either come to the spell tab and select it and click on a creature, or what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the creature and hold shift and left click on it. So you go first person view, and the controls are fucking Christ awful still. But if you do it right, and it doesn't seem like I can, okay. I can't do it from this angle, but I was going to try and get him out there so you can just start exploring the area outside. And instead what I'm going to do is I'm just going to break down the fucking wall because fuck it.
You have tunneled into a new
Bam.
area.
So now these flies can go explore out here and then hopefully get murdered because they fucking suck and I hate them. We mined all the gold available in this level. So I'm actually going to sell this room down here just because I like my gold in one spot. The one thing I've never done with this game is I have never ever played multiplayer. I always wanted to check that shit out, but back in the day the only thing you could do was like LAN connection, and no one else I knew when I was younger played this game that wanted to do it. So never got to experience that shit. Which is fine. By the way, there's multiplayer in the game. And really all I can do right now is just sit and wait for shit to happen. If I recall right, which I do, enemies should drop down right here. So I'm just going to make one path for them to come straight in and get fucked up. So imps can be dropped on unclaimed territory and your own territory. They cannot be dropped on enemy territory or water or lava or anything like that. So green box on unclaimed territory, drop them right there, bam. You can only do that with imps.
Creatures are under attack.
Pick up a fly, can't do shit. So now, these flies and these beetles are fucking assholes, and I hope they die, but they probably won't. So we got a few guys attacking us, some thieves, and a tunneler.
You have tunneled into a new area. Your creatures are falling in battle.
And I purposely tunneled
Your
into
minions are winning a battle.
this area where it should actually has a hero gate here, which should spawn the Lord of the Land later on. And this guy is gonna get fucked up really quick.
Creatures are attacking the enemy. Your minions are winning a battle. payday. Your minions are winning a battle. The enemy has broken through your walls.
They broke through my wall. They didn't break through shit. They're breaking through their own walls. So they'll come up and attack. The AI is usually good enough where they should hopefully come up through here, but since they're literally digging through their own fucking walls right now, being stupid, I'm fully anticipating them actually trying to dig up through here.
Your creatures are under attack.
Die, fly, you fucking piece of shit.
Your creatures are falling in battle.
I don't care. At all, even slightly.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your creatures are falling in battle.
Surprise, motherfuckers.
Your minions are winning a battle. Your minions are winning a battle. Beware, the Lord of the Land approaches.
We come to rid the world of your evil.
I think it's just him by himself. But either way, he'll die pretty quick. What I like to do in certain situations like this is if you have two creatures, you can drop one and then pick it up. Like right now, if I had just one, I dropped them, it'd be kind of difficult to actually get them. But since I have a second one in my hand, I can pick them up straight on that fucking tile. It's kind of handy if you need to do something like I just did, where I dropped an unclaimed territory to explore and clear out some of the fog of war, so I don't have to guess what's going on there. So we're gonna repeat the process, and this time I'm just gonna bring everything in.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your minions are winning a battle. You have conquered this realm.
And that is that. So Cosyton is now mine, and again, nothing else to do. Good to go. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode.